Welcome to the Player Supreme show today, fellas. Junie Benson is writings, says lay report and field. Hey, player, just an update on the coffee date I got. I got me some pussy. I got me some pussy. I got me some pussy. Good job, Junie. See, it ain't that hard, is it? Finally breaking a 1 year dry spell. It was hard. Oh, excuse me. Let me yawn. It's been my sleep habits are really erratic. It was hardly even a date. We were there for only 10 to 15 minutes. Then I told her to come back to my place. She smiled and twirled her hair because she knew what was going to go down. For a seemingly good girl, she likes to do some freaky deaky things. Keep this one on your team. Also, call her back. Okay. Sunday would be a great time to have her come over your place again after you did the club thing. Okay, so I want you to call her back over Sunday. Let me know what happens on Monday. I also went to the local bar that night with some buddies and approached two girls, only giving me choosing, which was two in total. In total. Yep, that's good. I got numbers from both of them and made out with one of them. Now, think about this. When you do the PUA system, you just run around. But look at you. You actually use my style, or the normal way. Sorry, don't mean to say my style, but you're doing the normal thing, the way it's designed, the way it actually works, however you want to put it. But it's normal for a man to just go run up on women, though. That's the problem. But the way it actually works is women do the choosing. So if you give them just a chance to choose, you get all the bullshit. Stop wasting all the energy. Okay, so anyway, I got two numbers. I got numbers from both of them and made up with one of them. I went direct with one and indirect with the other. And what I realized, it doesn't really matter. Okay, now I want you to stop thinking like a robot. I'm going to go direct. I'm going to go indirect. Okay? Just flow. Stop all that nonsense, that direct, indirect nonsense. That's the PUA shit. All right? In case you guys don't know, the nerds, they came up with this whole thing of direct and indirect. I know, very nerdy. Indirect, you go up and tell a girl how you feel. I think you're beautiful, and I don't want to miss this chance, so let me get your number. I may never see you again. Basically, you bleed out your heart to them. Indirect, you come in sideways, and which is what I teach guys to do mostly, is come in indirect, as they call it. Talk about the environment. Like he was in a bar. Do they play music here? That's a great one if there's no music playing. Do they have a dance floor? That's another good one. All right. When you say just hello, that's actually more direct. When you're coming in with a question, something like that, that's more indirect. But who cares what you call it? All you got to do is just step up. All right? Don't make things nerdy. See, nerds don't get laid. And that's what you got to do, is de-nerdify yourself. Stop all the nonsense that was started by these nerds on the internet. You're trying to get out there into the real world off the internet. These guys are nothing but gamers and computer programmer freaks. I program computers too, but I know it's the type. Okay? Or I was going to school for computer programming. I can program in old languages, COBOL, BASIC. I didn't learn Fortran, okay, but I learned all the other ones that were out back then. Assembler. That's more of a machine language, though. Let's see. Where was I? It really doesn't matter as long as it's not creepy. Exactly. What I say, because if she is already attracted to you, she will be receptive. Exactly. You learned this. Good job. When I was hoe chasing, I used the mystery method, and I always went indirect. Oh God, that just freaks me out when you guys say that. Judy, remember I'm a normal guy from the real world. I didn't grow up in the internet world. So when you guys say that, it just freaks me out. I used the mystery method, and I always went indirect. Can we talk like two human beings, two normal dudes in the future? Okay? Imagine if you were talking this way to a girl, how creepy she would feel too. It creeps me the fuck out. Period. But would get blown out real quick the majority of the time. Looking back now, I realize how stupid and toxic PUA advice really is. Okay, now that you realize that, let's get rid of their language, their mind structure. Because that's what you're still stuck in, is their mind structure. I went direct. See, that's what they say. I went direct. High five, I went direct. All right? It gives you false sense of entitlement, making you think that the girl owes you sex, when in reality they don't owe you shit. You can have the best opener and routine stacks in the world, but a girl will blow you off if she's not into you. Now, let's talk about this best routine stacks. Now, you guys stack stories. There are no good routine stacks, period. You got to understand that truth, okay? So, let me say that again. There are no good routine stacks. That's not conversation. That's what nerds develop. Nerds have poor conversation skills. Get that into your head. They cannot communicate very well. So, of course, from their brains, they're going to just holler stories in their face. Stack stories, one after the next. Now, there is a time and a place for storytelling that's very powerful. And that's where they got the idea from. But remember, they are nerds. So, of course, they're going to fuck it up in their heads and overdo the shit. Okay? There are no good story stacks out there. Period. Because remember, women like to talk. They like to talk. When you're yelling stories in their ear one after another, can she talk? No. Blah, 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 blah. And then her eyes roll. That's another reason why you were failing so badly. These people do not understand communication. They do not understand how the real world works. They're stuck in that computer world. Okay? I'm glad I found your channel, and I'm going to go ahead and buy those t-shirts as a thanks. That's what I would like to hear, okay? Thank you very much. Just, you guys, if you enjoy the advice I'm giving you, give back. It's not going in my pocket, if that's what you're thinking. Some guys think, I don't want to give Players Supreme some money. Okay. Some people actually like that, too. Let's see. Becoming an excellent speaker. Naija boys. I'm becoming an excellent speaker with the help from my speech coach, Michael Williams. I'm a recovering stutterer. I'm currently on month 2, and I am doing very good. I just wanted to ask for extra help while I am going through this life-changing process. Do you think I should buy the Confidence Kicker just as an added bonus, or is there another product you think I should buy? Well, I think you already got my public speaking one, so if you're having confidence issues, then definitely I would recommend start with the fear. Learn to control your fear. If that's not your problem, then get the confidence so you have really strong confidence. As you guys have probably seen, all my guys on my forum, everybody's getting good results when they use the program, when they apply the program. Okay? Let's see. Amun Ra. Working out part 2. Hey, I'm back with you again with another question. How many minutes a day should I jump rope to lose 60 pounds? You better be jumping rope all day goddamn long. That's a lot of weight in 2 months. That's 30 pounds a month. That's 1 pound a day. The Hodge twins said they jumped rope 30 minutes a day, back to back. But I plan to do mine throughout the day because I'm terrible at jump roping. If you do it like 1 minute time period, all you get in is just a little boost to your metabolism, which may be a good thing. But if the Hodge twins already proved that doing it 30 minutes a day, but they took turns, by the way. One twin would do it, the other twin would do it. So they were actually getting about 15 minutes, unless they did it for an hour. That's a lot of jump roping. That's a lot of calorie burning. Okay, that's like an hour of cardio because your heart rate doesn't come down in that minutes all the way. Um, then there it is right there. Cardio should last. Cardio should last if you're doing regular cardio on like treadmill, that kind of stuff. 40 minutes is about the best. Now remember, I taught aerobics for a long time, so cardio was one of my specialties. I wish I could do it again. I'm just now starting to work out again. Thank God it felt good. Did legs and arms again. I'm back up to my 35-pound incline dumbbell curls. That's good. Anyway, my goal is to get back up to my 55s. Let me say that cardio should be about 40 minutes, 45 minutes. Anything longer than that on the machines and stuff, it's really kind of wasted time because here's the thing, your body starts adapting and becomes super efficient. So your efficiency goes down. And cardio also, I also disappointed to learn that I'm teaching these cardio classes, and the calories that I burned in those cardio classes was equivalent to, listen very carefully, it's equivalent to 12 corn chips. I didn't say 12 bags. I didn't say one bag. Take 12 corn chips out of the bag, and that's what the amount that you burned in a 30-minute cardio session. Or 40 minutes, up to 40 minutes. Add a couple more if it's 40 minutes. Really? Like, wow. In the old days when I taught aerobics, we had really long warm-ups. We would do like 10-minute warm-ups, 15-minute warm-ups. Then we had a 30-minute cardio session, and then a 15-minute cool down. Then science got better. We did a 10-minute warm-up, 30, 40 minutes of cardio, drop to the ground, did abs, then stretch. After a moving warm cool down. Then I started doing hour-and-a-half classes myself because it just wasn't enough for us when I was teaching. And there I would do 50 minutes of cardio, but my cardio was, I taught heavy hands. So it was a combination of kickboxing, boxing, and we had weights in our hands. Those weights that strap on the hands, and all that kind of stuff. So it was kick-ass. And 50 minutes of that ate you down to the bone. I didn't really answer your question. I recommend using the Hodge Twins program. When you see something that works, do it. Okay? The thing is, you're trying to get away from that whole long period thing. 1 minute does not improve the cardiovascular system. You need at least 10 minutes to get the cardiovascular system and heart activated. So they're doing 30 minutes back to back. That's good, and it works. It will obviously work for them. Okay. Kiara Hawkins, I left a comment on your channel. Yeah, that troll guy, he's now obsessing on you, it looks like. I think he likes black men. That's the problem. He likes that chocolate. You're kind of light-skinned, but you're still chocolate. Caramel chocolate. I guess he likes all types of chocolate. So sorry about that. He made 3 accounts to troll my channel and PM me as well, so I banned him. That's all you do. That's all I do. He's trying to engage me over on Tyrone Magnus' channel, and no, we had nothing to talk about. I talk to everybody but him, and that just really amps him up and nuts him up. When you ignore them, they get all fucked up the head, and that's good payback. What is this? Law of attraction and love and gratitude. Someone advertised their channel. How you doing, Sandy Root? You're a pretty young sister. Also advertising her blog. Sorry, I did not request your message. So that's spam to me. Bo's writing. Managing the team and checking myself. What's up, Supreme? My team is now down to 2 due to me cutting the 3rd girl off since she let me know that she had a boyfriend. Okay, what's the problem with that? Did you expect your women not to have a boyfriend if they're the 3rd member on the team? Was she telling you that to get rid of you? In which case, she cut you off. Or did she want to still stay on the team? Ain't that some shit? It's normal. It's normal, bro. Don't think of it as some shit. Don't think of it that way. I bless the girls that want to do that. Okay, I didn't hold it against them because that's what they really want. And I think because I was older and more mature, and I saw for what it really was. I enjoyed our time together. If they want to continue it, we can try it for a couple of weeks, and then ease at it slowly, wean them off slowly. When I know women, and I know when they got addicted to sex with me, that cutting them off like that kind of fucks them up in the head. I'm trying to remember how many women I found out were going through counseling, but that might have been just a sign of the times, the 90s. But most of the women I've been with had to go through counseling. They did some type of counseling or therapy type of stuff, talk to somebody. And when they find a man that's really fun to be with and the sex is really good, it becomes an addiction to them because it's hitting their pleasure buttons. And I had a habit of giving the good stuff and then I take it away because I'm busy with other girls, and they start competing for all that attention. Let's see what you got here. So anyways, I'm left with 2 girls. Replace the one that left also, because you'll be down to 1 girl in a minute who are real cool, but one is better than the other because she knows her role. She'll hit me up with a text every now and then, but she knows not to call me left and right, and I don't get the vibe that she wants to jump into a relationship. That's probably because she probably has someone else on the side. Don't freak out now. Don't do what males do. It's not an impression of your sex skills and all that kind of stuff. It's just that women need company. Okay? And don't start checking their phone. Don't start doing weakness. You know when I say this stuff, guys do just what I tell them not to do all the time. I said probably. That's been my experience. That she wants to jump into a relationship, at least not now anyway. We get together, laugh, fuck, and go on about our business till next time. There are some girls, and I run into these girls too, that's perfect for them. Okay? They don't want a relationship because they're busy. They like one girl, I don't know if I should tell this one lady actually, she's a very successful company in my town, and she did $1 million in business that year, and it was also Nordstrom moved out to the area back then. It just opened, and she was one of their special members. She spent $40,000 in Nordstrom that year, and she's busy. She did certain kind of work for the Democrats. All right, the other girl is very much different, and is starting to get a little annoying to the point I'm considering cutting her off. See, then you'll be down to just 1, and then you'll be desperate. You'll turn desperate on that one girl who just wants it cool. Okay, she wants to be able to do her thing, you do your thing, you come together, and that's the way it should be. We have some fun, then we part ways. That's the way it should be. But guys, males, are acting really feminine these days, and they want to keep the girl and don't let her look at another guy, and they get all insecure. Please don't be like that. Don't be weak. She is a good girl, but I'm sick and tired of her pressing me about a relationship. It's normal for them to press you about a relationship, okay? Don't get me wrong, I would like to keep her on the side because I have a compatible relationship with her that is kind of different than other women I've dealt with, but I know that I am not ready for a relationship. Plus, she has red flags that she needs to work out anyway. But I just want to know, why is one girl respecting her role? Depends on what their wants and needs are. The other girl, she's not even respecting the role. Okay, you may think she's respecting the role, but she got you right where she wants you. When I want some dick, I'll give you some dick. This dude will pick up, and he will always pick up. Okay? So, who's got the role and who doesn't have the role? Now, don't get mad about it, but she's got it made. Okay? When she wants a relationship, she'll be like the other chick. And that's the way Jovina was, by the way, fellas. She was like that after she got out of her marriage. She just wanted to hook up. You know, she had a couple of guys she was seeing. Uh, always had a couple of guys on the team, and uh, when she wanted to hook up, she would hook up. Okay. Although she did say there were times where she went for weeks without some, but when she's in between guys and stuff like that. All right, let's see. But I just want okay, because this girl goes out of her way to prove she is worth it. I can't lie, I like it. She helps me with studying math since that isn't my strong suit. She brings me food when I tell her to, and I can just tell that she is going out of her way to impress me and show me that she's worthy of being my girlfriend. That's what she's doing. See that potential in her. Now, will that be there after you guys start dating? A lot of girls like to put that big front. Then when after they land you, it disappears. I like the idea of somewhere down the line making her the one, but I just don't have that desire right now because I know that I am still in love with the notion of fucking more than one woman at a time. You're in love with the game, bro. Like I was. It's hard for me to leave the game. Yeah. Social anxiety. Christopher is still struggling with social anxiety. And it's just funny because I was just developing a product just for that. I was getting ready to do the first video, so I'll put that video up unlisted. I'll let you look at it, Christopher, and if you like it, there's going to be 12 videos total in that program. Okay, and I'll let you get access to those 12 videos. You can be my beta tester. Of course, you got to pay for it, but you can be in there first. Okay. I covered social anxiety a little bit in my fear course, or anxiety actually. I covered anxiety in my fear course, but social anxiety actually requires, I believe it actually requires professional help when it's that deep. You're afraid to go out into public. And it's only in today's world where we see weirdness like that. Strange stuff like guys who are afraid to go out in public. But it makes me wonder, you know, I study history, as you guys know, and I wonder if the mountain men, the people who are of my gene, the hunter-gatherer, okay, nomads, because on hunter-gatherer gene, I did that little test, and I came out as the nomad one, the one that actually traveled. That's why I can't eat certain foods. I'm wondering if that's what causes social anxiety. Is people are of that gene pool, and they're the ones who went out. You know, guys know about the American mountain men. They went out into the mountains, you know, and hunted and trapped by themselves, fought off the real Americans. Us people today, we think we're not the real Americans. We're the second Americans. So that goes props out to all the Native American brothers. I know they stole your land. I know they fucked you guys over. Anyway, so I'm wondering if that's what causes social anxiety. That's my little looking at the whole thing and looking for a pattern here. These people couldn't be in cities. They hated being in cities. They'd rather go out into the mountains. Now, unfortunately, we're born in cities, towns, and all that kind of stuff. There's a lot of people around us. And if you have that gene, I could totally see you not want to go out into the public. But you've got to go. Those people had to come down to the towns eventually also, and they hated it. But they had to come down to do their business, all that kind of stuff. And they usually would take Native American women. And those women had no problem living alone with these guys. You know, they have a Native American, what they call squaws. Have a squaw. My dad's grandfather had a squaw. Produced his father. They also kept Native Americans as slaves. And the wondering is that how in my family was? Is that how that lady became married to Colonel Arnett. That was his name, Colonel Arnett, because he was in the French War. Don't know. I don't really care anyway. I've talked to a few relatives about it. I don't really care. It's the past. Sometimes you can leave that shit in the past. I just want to know about my black ancestry. Anyway, to the fellow with the social anxiety, you might want to actually get professional help. Okay? Professional help. That way you have someone that actually can deal with that, just that issue. Okay? So you can try my program. If you like the first video, you can sign up for it and see if it's good for you. And if that doesn't work, then it's time to seek professional help, okay? Because I can only do so much. All right, fellas. Here's your assignment for the weekend. It's Friday. You know what the assignment is. The only assignment I want you to do is go to the nightclubs and observe. So we failed at the last assignment. Didn't get laid. So I want you to go to the nightclubs and just observe. Watch and see if you can detect the guys who are players. Just do it just one day this week. Just get off the net, put away your computer games, stop all the nerd activity and the geek stuff and all the goober shit, and just go out into the real world. So what if people look at you? I don't care. I just need you for you to see the real world. Go to a nightclub. Okay? Can't get any realer than that. All right, fellas.